Good afternoon, everybody. This is another Quickie review for a figure, and today, look at that, we're going to be looking at this Target exclusive Gundam Universe MBF02 Strike Rogue. A good friend of mine was able to pick one of these up at their local Target and send it to me because I was having a hard time finding them at mine. And I gotta say, for the last few years, I've been a little bit put off by big box stores like Target and Walmart and the like, because you go in there and you look at their toy aisle and you don't see anything but collectible toys. You see the Marvel collectible stuff. You see a lot of NECA toys. You see basically a lot of stuff that really just doesn't feel like it should be on a toy shelf, but it's there. And it's like, are kids really going to play with this stuff? No, this is for somebody my age, or, somebody in their, 20s, 30s or whatever, looking to, really have something nice to put on their shelf and be collectible and retain value. And it is so refreshing to see these Gundam Universe toys because, number one, if you want to display this thing, you can. Not a problem there. But that's not what it's meant for. This thing is obviously meant to be a toy. It's made out of a softish rubber that is very unlikely to break when you're slamming this into another Gundam Universe figure. The joints are tight, but also movable, so you actually get a good amount of play range out of it, although they don't bend as much as, some people might like. And, they're serviceable. They're not like highly collectible, super great statue figures that are going to go up on a shelf somewhere and, look really nice or retain a bunch of value, although this one being a Target exclusive might, but we'll see in the long run there. What it is, though, is a very serviceable toy. Like, I've been playing around with this thing for about an hour and a half now. Just messing around with it, moving it around, turning the joints, posing it a little here and there, seeing how it holds up. And it holds up really, really well. As you can see, you get a good range of motion out of things. The joints are fairly nice and stiff. You can kind of hear some of the plastic creaking as I move it around, but that'll get worn in as, it gets played with a bit more. At no point have I felt like I was going to break this thing. The plastic is robust. It's sort of a soft, bendy rubber, as you can see there with the back skirt. I can just do that all day and not have any problems with it. Side skirts kind of go up and down a little bit there, so you get a little bit of articulation. But again, this is not meant to be like some sort of collector's piece. This is a toy that kids can play with, take it out in the backyard, throw it around, slam it up against their other toys. Do kids even still play with toys these days, or is it all Fortnite and, floss dancing and whatever else? But this is it's a really serviceable toy. It just works as a toy. That's all you really want at a toy store. The paint applications are great. The face looks fantastic. The head camera is really nicely painted, even on the back. You got a little bit of bleed over paint here when you get into, this gray piece here on the crotch, but not a lot. Shield appears to be mostly plastic separated, but also with the nice metallic gray paint there on it. The pink and the reds really kind of stand out against each other, so it doesn't look as washed out as it could have. It's just overall, it's nicely made. I got no complaints with it. I know a lot of people don't like the Gundam Universe line. Most of the people I know that don't like it are people who are really into, Gunpla and all of that. But that's not what this is meant to replace or even supplement. Like, this is a completely different experience. So it's just nice to see that reflected in a toy on a shelf at a toy store like Target. So, but yeah, what you see here is a shield that it comes with. I've been kind of showing that off. You've got a rifle here. It has a sight that's painted blue, so that's really cool. You've got the two hands, one that's this sort of trigger holding hand that goes over here with the rifle. You've got a grippy hand over here that goes with the shield. So those are some of the hand options, but let's look in the actual box itself and see what else is here, because it does come with a couple other things inside the box. So, pop this open. I know, it's a reverse unboxing because I'm already got them out of the box. But yeah, inside the box, you've got two of these little knives, which are really cool. They're just single color. You just plop them into the hands. There are two of them. There's only one actual like grippy hand over here that would hold the knife normally, but you could put one into the hand with the trigger finger. Just going to look a little bit awkward. You also get a left and right fist. So just a normal little dark gray fist. You get 2 of those. That's it. You get a stand clip here for if you really want to put him on a stand of some sort, attach him to an action base or a Figma base or something. You get a little peg hole there. And you can clip this onto, I think it goes up under his butt there, as most clips do. So, yep, again, you don't get a lot in the box, but what you do get is serviceable. It's play ready. You know, I don't like the fact that you have to swap out the hands if you want them, you know, have fists, but in toys, that's fairly normal. I mean, you go back to G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip hands, right? Everybody had those sort of claw hands that you could fit any accessory into. Not really doing the same here, but there's no reason why you can't just keep the grippy hands on him at all times and have that same experience. So there you go. Yeah, I really like this thing. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for what it is. It's a Gundam toy. It's not a Gundam model. It's not a Gundam display piece. It is a throw it against the wall and, go pew, 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 bang, bang, and have fun with that in that regard. So there you go. If you want one of these, they're at your local Target. If they are, in fact, at your local Target, good luck with finding them. I haven't heard that they're exactly in short supply, but I was not able to find them at my local Target, but that just could be because they didn't order them. Who knows? And if you're into that sort of thing, it does come with a code for unlocking the comfort in Gundam Battle Assault, or Gundam Battle Operations 2. Sorry, not Gundam Battle Assault. So there you have it. That's my review. This guy's great. Pick him up if you want him. He's a great little action figure. So there you go. Quickie review done.